Good day, Edo people. You see, the 2024 election is just less than 2 weeks. And I remember vividly that about 2 months ago or less, the governor of Edo State, Obaseki, was on live TV in an event covered by almost all the media, saying that Nigeria will burn and he will lead it if any of his boys are arrested. You see, I told you people something. Go and check most of the public outing of Obaseki with Aswe. Obaseki and Aswe are deeply into alcohol, publicly or secretly. The day Obaseki said that thing, I told you people that the man was high. Obaseki knows that the only place he can make his mouth is Edo State. Now, I challenge anybody to bring any video where Obaseki went outside Edo State to rant. No, he only does his ranting in Edo State. When he said Nigeria will burn and he will lead it, we reported the matter to security agencies. They saw it. What they are just waiting for is for him to finish his term as governor, and he will account for that idle word that says he will lead it. Now that his eyes are clear, you heard what he said yesterday. He came down like Titi Dodo. He was calm. It's like those, you know, when what do they call that? That banana, plantain where they overripe. You see how the plantain they wither. You saw him yesterday. He was withered and powerless. That is high shoulder came down because in his truest self, yesterday he was not drunk. You see, he submitted to the will of the law. Obaseki did not know that the commissioner of police of Edo State is not his staff. He's not an appointee of the Edo State government. The commissioner of police of Edo State, by constitution, is not answerable to Obaseki. No. On security matter, while Obaseki is ascribing chief security officer of the state to himself, as far as the Nigeria constitution is concerned, the commissioner of police is only answerable to a police officer that is above him in rank. And the latest above him in rank today is the IGP that appointed him to that position. The IGP cannot give an order and you expect the commissioner of police of Edo State to flaunt that order. It's not possible. It's not possible. He takes his order first from the constitution. And who is the constituted authority to control and give the commissioner of police order? Is the IG. Once the IG releases the order, that is it. And the matter you people don't really have information about, that brought about the arrest that made Obaseki to be ranting like a toddler whose biscuit was forcefully taken away. The Esa West local government chairman, Collins Agbogun, was on rampage days ago. The PDP had their rally, and the APC also had their rally. But the APC started their rally first. I am a PDP man, and I'm giving you the information as it is. Though I am not subscribed to Obaseki's ways of life and leadership. Now, when these persons were meeting, they were going back when those boys who were loyal to the local government chairman attacked these people. And when they attacked them to the point that they beat up a woman. And don't forget, days ago, some of the charlatans on Obaseki's payroll were berating Comrade Adams Oshomole for saying XYZ against Obaseki's wife. But they were so blind and their brain fenced that they didn't listen to what the woman said about men. Now, Obaseki's boys went to beat up a woman and others. And you saw that man that was with blood on his head. It was a 2x2 wood that was hit on his head. As I speak to you, that man is in Irwa Teaching Specialist Hospital. They have to scan his brain to ensure that he doesn't have brain issues. And they discovered that the injury did not affect his brain. The man and others are still in the hospital now. The local government chairman immediately went to bandage his hand. And he was not even at the scene the first time, only for him to now mobilize boys with an 18-seater bus, Hummer bus, to the scene with his thugs. In the presence of his 2 police aides, they carry out this mayhem on these people twice. And then he bandaged his hand. When the police were now called upon, the policeman, the police officer in charge of the matter, that the DPO asked to look into the issue, they asked this man to unbandage his hand. The local government chairman, Collins, On removing the bandage, they discovered nothing was wrong with Collins. And don't forget, after the shooting of the police officer attached to Senator Monday Okpebholo, the police have penned down names that who have gone hiding today. Some of them, as we speak, are in Edo State government house. We know. They went on rampage and started looking for these guys, only for them to discover that nothing was wrong with Collins. That was where he was arrested. And Collins agreed to the fact that he was there. He was at the scene of the crime. He was at the scene of the incident where those people were inflicted various degrees of injuries. Edo youth, Mona stay for our house. Obaseki will only make math and make math. When the chiefs are down, Obaseki is a dodo. Obaseki will run away. I am just pitying Afredu Inosa, who is going up and down, calling Osomole names and that. Now, it has been alleged that valuables worth over hundreds of millions in Comrade Osomole's late wife's house are missing. Who was the last to be seen in that place? Uyinosa. He went there claiming that the governor is his father. The governor that we know is not your father. Uyinosa, at your age, you don't know your father? Is Afredu Inosa telling us that at 50 plus, he is intellectually daft, that his brains are malfunctioning, that he doesn't know his biological father, he doesn't know his biological mother? When did Afredu Inosa become a biological son to Betsy Obaseki and Godwin Obaseki? You see, when you want to come outside to look for trouble that you have capacity to solve. Look for trouble that the people you are looking for this trouble for have the capacity to solve. I have said it over and over again. And without any form of apology, I'm saying it now. As far as the Federal Republic of Nigeria is concerned, Godwin Gabriel Obaseki is not a factor. He's not a force. I'm saying it now. If you think Godwin Obaseki is a stakeholder in Nigeria, you are lying. Godwin Obaseki is one abandoned rat that was picked in the gutter by Adams Osomole and forced on Edo people. And the same Comrade Adams Osomole that brought you to limelight is the man you are after today, insulting. Now, Godwin Obaseki is making noise. Akpakomiza should speak for himself. In 2016, Godwin Obaseki, who was speaking for you? Godwin Obaseki was not different from a deaf and dumb human being. He was an advanced OD. He could not talk. It was still the same Comrade Adams that is insulting today, that his wife is insulting today. The same Comrade Adams that spoke from local government to local government for Godwin Obaseki, who could not talk. It's the same governor you are now, the same person you are now challenging. That why is he talking for Akpakomiza? Okay, let's slide down back to 2020. In 2020, could Godwin Obaseki face the media or even face the crowd to talk? He could not say anything. It was Chief Dan Osi Obi that spoke all true and Comrade Philip Saibu. These were the people talking. And then I now look at a Godwin Obaseki who cannot even talk in his own language fluently. Godwin Obaseki who cannot even address the people fluently, now pointing fingers. In your first, yes, this is the first time Akpakomiza is contesting for governor. So if Senator Adams Osomole is speaking for him, there is no constitutional provision or electoral provision that says that the candidate must be the one to address the people. After all, in 2016, it was Comrade Adams that you are insulting that addressed the Edo people for you. In 2020, it is Kulukulu that you are insulting that addressed Edo people for you. So, you people should get it straight. Those of you who are loyal to Obaseki because of stipends that is paying you monthly, after all, if you are of high importance to him, why is he owing you people 7 months? Or you think we are not aware that he's owing you? I told you people when they were importing those boys, because I'll call it importation, importing those thugs into Edo State, I said it will not work. That the IGP will come and proscribe ESN. What has happened today? The same IGP that melted Ematon was boasting of yesterday. And the IGP said it's coming today. We are going to look into the issue. Oga, this is 2024 election, not the Queen's English competition. 2024 election is not Queen's English competition. Obaseki, your days are numbered. You will face the full wrath of this nation. That capacity you said you have, that you said you are going to burn, Nigeria will burn, and you are going to lead it. We want to see the capacity you have. It is time for you to burn Nigeria. Ordinary Benin, you could not burn yesterday when your boy was picked like they bundled him like dry firewood and throw him into this and took him to Abuja. In your presence, you could not do anything. Was it not true, Benin, they took him and took him straight to Abuja? You are just making mad. It is those boys who think you are a factor in Nigeria politics. They are the one I pity. Because when the chips are down, you will know that Ice Block is far, far better and of more value than Obaseki in Nigeria politics. People should go and use your head. The 2024 election, the IGP has promised that he would not allow any part of Edo State to witness violence. And you think they are joking? Edo State election is isolated. Nigeria has the capacity to put security everywhere, all the wards, 192 wards. No fly will pet on anybody on election day. You people think, when I want you people, when Obaseki was using 2 billion to import ammunition, I said you want to come and tell us that, we cried. Has the IGP not taken position? He has taken position. Why are you people now crying? The IGP's duty is to ensure that lives and property of the citizens of Nigeria, including Edo State citizens, are protected. The man left his office in Louis Edet House, Abuja, to come down to Edo State to enforce that constitutional order, to ensure that the lives and of the people under his watch are still protected. And you are crying. Obaseki is deceiving you. I am the chief security officer of the state. Ordinary kidnappers, he could not. My members of my family were kidnapped twice under Obaseki. Under Obaseki, permanent secretaries, under his own watch, his own permanent secretary were kidnapped. Chief security officer of the state could not do anything. Under the chief security officer, and the chief security officer of the state is brandishing ESN as thugs. Have they not been disbanded today? Make una dey them when they play. So this election is a very cool one. Nobody asked Obaseki to fail. He chose to be a recalcitrant leader. He chose to be a recalcitrant fellow. And so he failed woefully. Now, if you go to the 18 local government of Edo State, tell Obaseki as his campaigning, he should tell the people in that local government, this is what I have done. Unlike Esako Central, when they came to Esako Central, they could not do anything. And I am happy that Honorable John Ahigbe, who is popularly known as Akpogu, is alive. Do you know that they started taking Akpogu's project and Oshomole's project, and they put them on paper that these were the project of Obaseki and Solomon Obomige? Is it not laughable? That in Esako Central, they don't have any project to show. I challenge anybody from Esako Central to come out and show me Obaseki's project. Don't go to Edo Besto because our schools don't have teachers. Don't go there. Don't go there at all. Don't tell me the SSA you appointed are the jobs you have created, because some of them in 7 months have not received salary. They are still complaining. We know what we are doing to some of them. So don't tell me anything. Obaseki will lead you on and abandon you. That's what he's doing. Because they may release him tomorrow, they may release him anytime, but he will come back and tell you his story. The rest of you, the reason that we even leave him or do that is perhaps to go and perform his constitutional duty as local government chairman. But in the event that somebody died in that matter, if that man in the hospital did not survive, Collins is going to jail. Because there are evidences of sponsoring violence and being in the violence arena against him. So the rest of you are on social media, making noise. Make una advice on yourself. Allow your parents to enjoy your freedom. Because when you are free, your parents also are free. Stop allowing Obaseki to lead you on. Obaseki should go to his own house and use his brothers and sisters as instruments of violence, and not you. When he was making man that time, Nigeria will burn and I will lead it. They should arrest one of my boys. They have arrested somebody now. Why is Obaseki